Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to connect Google Drive with Slack and share files to your team members. So here I am running a small online store and I am generating automated invoice for each of the customers who are placing the order. I want that as soon as this order invoice will be uploaded as a new file in my Google Drive folder, then immediately that same order invoice should be shared to my team members on Slack. Okay, so how we are going to automate this entire process? For that, we have to set up the connection between Google Drive and Slack, and that we are going to without the requirement of any coding and programming skills, simply with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to learn this amazing automation step by step, for that you have to come towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you step by step that how we can set up a connection between Google Drive and Slack for sharing the files over here to our team members on Slack whenever it will be uploaded on our Google Drive. I'm taking a scenario over here. Let's suppose I'm running a small online store and I'm already running an automation in the backend for that store, that as soon as the customer is going to place an order on my online store, immediately an automated invoice will be generated for that same customer and it will be uploaded on my Google Drive folder. Okay, so here I'm going to set up another automation which will involve Google Drive and Slack, so that as soon as the order invoice will be uploaded in a specific folder of my Google Drive from the backend workflow which I'm running, as I told you, then immediately that order invoice file should be shared to my team members on Slack with a specific message. Okay, so I have a community of my finance team on Slack, and for which I have created a specific channel. Okay, so I want to share these order invoices for each of the customer which are being uploaded on my Google Drive over here on the finance team Slack channel. So how we are going to automate this entire process? That we have to do by setting up the connection between our Google Drive and Slack, and that we are going to do without the requirement of any coding and programming skills with the help of this amazing automation software Pabbly Connect. So we are on the homepage of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach by tapping the URL pabbly.com/connect in our browser. Once you will reach over here, you will find simple two options: sign in and sign up for free. In case if you are already an existing user, just click on sign in option to log into your account. But if you are a new user, you have to click on the sign up for free button to create your free new account, and it is going to take just 2 minutes. Also, when you will create your account, you will get 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. Now, because I am already an existing user, so I'm going to click on sign in. Now, this is all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create our automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And it has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, where on the dashboard we can find all of our workflows which we have created, and we can also create different folders on the same dashboard to save these workflows into different folders according to the purposes. Now, to create a new workflow, we have to click on this create workflow option. Here a dialog boxes appear in front of us which is asking us to provide a name to our workflow. So first of all, I'm going to give a name over here. Connect Google Drive with Slack and share files to your team members automatically. Now, after giving the name to my workflow, I'm going to select the folder in which I want to save this specific workflow. So here we have multiple folders. I'm going to select this automations for financial management and I'm going to simply click on create. So the workflow will get saved in the folder which we have selected. Now, as we have done that, a new screen is open in front of us which contains two important windows. First is the trigger and the other is action. So what are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the two main concepts, the principles or the building blocks on which the entire automation works. The trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. Whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now, let's suppose here my objective is that whenever a new file will be uploaded in my Google Drive in a specific folder, then that file should be shared with my team members on my Slack channel. So I'm going to take Google Drive in my trigger and Slack in my action step. When we are going to set up the connection between these two applications, we can clearly see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands, because when the trigger happens, that means when the file is uploaded in Google Drive, then only that file will be shared with a specific message to our team members on Slack, otherwise not. So I hope you have understood the concept of trigger and action. Now, after understanding this concept, let's quickly start creating our workflow step by step. To start the workflow, we have to go towards our trigger step and we have to select our trigger application. So our trigger application over here will be Google Drive. As I told you, in my use case, I am taking the example of a backend workflow which I've already created. Okay, let's suppose I have already created a workflow which is uploading the order invoices generated for my customers automatically in Google Drive in a specific folder. So we are running a new workflow over here that will connect Google Drive with Slack. So as soon as the file will be uploaded, the order will be uploaded in a specific folder of Google Drive, the response will be captured. So here we will select Google Drive as our trigger application, and then we have to select the trigger event. So trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to trigger or start. You can see we have multiple options over here. So we want that as soon as a new file will be uploaded in a specific folder of Google Drive, then the response should be captured. So new file in specific folder will be our trigger event over here. Then here we are going to click on connect to set up the connection between Google Drive and Pabbly Connect. For building this connection, as you can see, I've already logged into my Google Drive. We will go towards add new connection to build a new connection with Google Drive account. In case if you already have an existing connection, you can also go with that. Now we have to click on sign in with Google. We will select our account. And now Pabbly Connect is asking us for the permission to access our Google account. Our data is 100% safe with Pabbly Connect, so you do not have to worry. Simply click on allow. And here our connection is being successful and our authorization has also become successful. Okay, so now Google Drive is successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. Then we have to provide the folder of subfolder, okay, which we want to connect with Pabbly Connect, so that whenever a new file will be uploaded in that folder, the response should be captured. So I'm going to take you towards my Google Drive account, and here you can see that I have multiple folders. I want that only when the file will be uploaded in this specific invoice folder, so I want to capture the response, otherwise not. So I will simply open this folder, and over here the name of the folder is given, as you can see, invoice. So we'll go back, and here we have to select the same folder name. So we'll select the drop down, and over here the name is given of my folder which I want to connect. I have selected that. Now when we are going to click on save and send test request button, the response will be received. But here I have to tell you one more important thing, that you can see 10 minutes is given in front of Google Drive. That means Google Drive is based on 10 minutes of polling time. Polling time is actually the time which Pabbly Connect is going to take in order to capture the new response every time. So whenever a new file will be uploaded in our folder inside Google Drive, the response of that new file will be captured inside Pabbly Connect within 10 minutes every time. Okay, so now when we are going to click on save and send test request button, we are going to receive the response of the latest file which was uploaded inside our folder. So we'll click on save and send test request button to capture the response. And if you want to get the response of a new file, then you have to first of all add the file, upload a file in a specific folder, and then you have to click on this button. Now as you have done that, here I have already received the response. In this response you can see we have received the invoice or the purchase order, okay, which was uploaded last in my Google Drive folder. And here when we'll scroll down, we have also received the ID of this file. Okay, so by using this ID which we have received, we are going to convert the file into shareable with anyone. We are going to get the shareable link of this file, and then we are going to share it on Slack channel. So how we are going to do that? By setting up another connection with Google Drive. So let's go towards our action step. Here our action application will be Google Drive. So let's simply select that. Then we have to select the action event, that will be share file with anyone. Let's click on connect, and because we have already built the connection earlier, so let's go with existing connection only. We'll simply click on save, and here we have to enter the file ID which we want to share. Okay, so how we are going to get the file ID? As I've already told you, we have received the file ID in our earlier response. We have to enter it over here. But how we are going to enter it? We are not going to enter it manually by copy and pasting. We will simply map the data. So what is mapping? Mapping is inserting data from previous step. When we insert a data by using our previous response, it becomes dynamic, and with each and every new response it gets replaced automatically. So here we have a mapping option. We will turn this mapping button on, and here a file ID is already given. So what we will do, we will simply remove this ID from here, and here our previous response is given, as you can see. So in the previous response we are going to search for the ID, and here when we will scroll down, here is the ID of the file. We will simply select that, and it is mapped. As we have mapped this ID, it has become dynamic. Whatever data we map by using our previous response, it becomes dynamic, and it gets changed easily and automatically with each and every new response. So now this means that whenever a new file will be uploaded in a specific folder which we have connected in our Google Drive, then immediately the file ID will be received from that response, and the file ID over here in this field is going to replace with the new ID of that new file which is uploaded. And in this way we are going to automate the entire process. But in case if we will enter the data by copy and pasting, that means manually over here in this field, then it will become static, and then it is not going to replace. So we will not be able to automate the entire process then. Okay, so now when we are going to click on save and send test request button, here you can see we have received the response. In this response you can see we have received the ID, and here we have the web view link of the same file. Along with this, we have also received the PDF of the same file, which we are going to share to our team members. Okay, so if you want to share the web view link, you can share this link on your Slack channel. But if you want to share the PDF, you can use this link as well. Whatever link you want to share, you can choose it accordingly. So now we are going to use all these details for sending the message to our team members on finance team Slack channel along with the link. Okay, so now before that, we have to set up the connection between Slack and Pabbly Connect. Let's click on this add action step button. And here our action application will be Slack. Let's select that. Now we have to select the action event that will be send channel message, and we'll click on connect. To build the connection, let's go towards add new connection, as we are building a new connection over here with Slack account. But if you have already an existing connection, you can also go with that. We'll click on connect with Slack, and here it is asking us the token type. We have to enter a type of token through which we want to set up this connection, and we have two options over here. Either we can use a user token type or bot token type. How we have to select the token type? For that, we have a hyperlink given over here which is saying learn more. So let's click on this hyperlink, which is going to take us towards Pabbly support forum page, and here we'll find all the instructions to select the token type. Okay, it is saying that you have to select either user or bot, and in case you want to perform following functions such as add star, remove star, invite a user to a channel, send private channel message, etc., then you have to use user as your token type. But in case if you want to perform these functions such as sending channel message with or without image, sending direct message, get user by ID, get all channel list, then you have to use bot as your token type. So we'll simply use bot as our token type because we want to send a channel message. Okay, so we'll go back towards Pabbly Connect, and we will simply type bot over here, and we'll click on save. In this way, we are going to build the connection. Now Pabbly Connect is asking us for the permission to access our Slack account workspaces. We'll simply click on allow, as it is 100% safe. And our authorization has become successful. Then we have to select the channel on which we want to share the message, on which we want to share the file. So the name of my channel is finance team. I have selected that from the drop down. Then we need to enter the message which we want to share on the channel. So I'm going to enter the message as hello team. Hello team, a new purchase order has been added to the Google Drive folder for a new customer. The details are given over here. I will map the file name first of all, which we have already received. Purchase order number is also given, and here I'm going to map the URL. So I'm going to enter this web view link over here and not the PDF file. Okay, when we have done that, here if you want to attach an image, you have to enter the URL of that image. Then we have to give a bot name as well. So basically we are creating a bot which is going to send an automated message every time the file will be uploaded in Google Drive on our Slack channel. So you have to give a suitable name to your bot, that every time whenever a new file will be uploaded on your Google Drive, what message you want to share. Okay, so I'm going to give the name of my bot as new file upload. Done. If you want, you can also give an icon to your bot over here by adding the URL of that icon. Now other details are not mandatory, so I'm simply going to click on save and send test request button. And here we have received the response. In this response, you can see we have received the channel ID and the messages sent. So let's go and check whether the message is received on our Slack channel or not. And yes, here we have received the message, hello team, a new purchase order has been added. This is the file name, and here we have the URL. This means that our connection between Google Drive and Slack is absolutely successful, and it is perfectly done. So what we will do, we will simply summarize what we have done in our workflow. We have taken very simple steps: trigger and action. In trigger, we have taken Google Drive, and in action, we have taken Google Drive once again in Slack. And we have set up a connection between these applications in such a way that now whenever a new file will be uploaded in a specific folder of a Google Drive, immediately the file will be converted into shareable with anyone along with the links, and by using these links, automatically a message will be sent to our Slack channel which contains the message, the file name, as well as the URL. In this way, our team members will get access over files which we are uploading on our Google Drive folders immediately, and that too automatically. I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such applications without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach out to us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful, do not forget to share it with your friends, and also please like our video and subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.